You know, ladies and gentlemen, Harry Reid wasn't always an open borders amnesty guy. Many years ago, I talked about this. I had transcript after transcript of Harry Reid on the Senate floor, hammering away at illegal immigration, demanding that the border be secured, attacking the federal government for not getting a handle on this. But now Harry Reid has switched. He's flip-flopped. But I want you to hear Harry Reid, hat tip Daniel Horowitz. I want you to hear Harry Reid on the Senate floor in 1993, just 21 and a half years ago, on birthright citizenship. I really want you to take a close listen to this. This is Harry Reid, 1993, cut 3, go.
If making it easy to be an illegal alien isn't enough, how about offering a reward for being an illegal immigrant? No sane country would do that, right? Guess again. If you break our laws by entering this country without permission and give birth to a child, we reward that child with U.S. citizenship and guarantee of full access to all public and social services this society provides. And that's a lot of services. Is it any wonder that 2/3 of the babies born at taxpayer expense at county-run hospitals in Los Angeles are born to illegal alien?
Wow. First, we have our John Kerry audio where Henry Kissinger in 1985 is admonishing Kerry for going to Nicaragua and negotiating with the communist regime down there, the Sandinistas, headed by commie Daniel Ortega, negotiating with them and coming back with some phony agreement, undermining the Reagan administration, not just sending a letter saying, let me tell you about our Constitution. No, negotiating and undermining the president, Reagan. And then we have 1993, Harry Reid, in the most blunt terms, unequivocally condemning illegal immigration and birthright citizenship. And today, Harry Reid defends it all and more, as our buddy Daniel Horowitz points out in his piece, Reid's Massive Flip-Flop on Immigration. Now, this is pretty stunning stuff. Basically, Senator Vitter has proposed legislation or an amendment that would end chain migration, the very thing that Harry Reid condemned. But Harry Reid today referred to the Vitter Amendment as Vitter's stupid amendment, quote-unquote. Isn't that kind of amazing? And so, what's the lesson here? The lesson here is the Democrat Party stands for power and control. That's the beginning and end of its principles. Power and control. See, the Constitution is an impediment to power and control. It divides things up. It enumerates things, this thing called separation of power. Then we have another thing that irritates the hell out of them called federalism, individual sovereignty and state sovereignty. Now, if you believe in those things, you're a militia list of right-wing kooks that the government needs to keep an eye on. But, of course, these are things the framers of the Constitution spoke of and wrote about extensively. The individual and states. But now you're on a list. I'm sure I'm on some list. Why? Because I cite Madison's notes? Or I actually cite the debates that took place in several of the states over ratification of the Constitution? Oh, yes, you're quite radical. That's how sick everything's become. So now if you take the position that Harry Reid had a mere 21 and a half years ago, a rational position, that it is suicide for a nation to allow chain migration where illegal aliens have children, and then those children, over time, can bring in every relative imaginable. Well, now, today, apparently that's not sensible. You're on the wrong side of the debate. See, we all have to get together and support national suicide. That's the progressive attitude. That's how we evolve. You can hear the spokesman even in the Republican Party. We need to have an open tent, a big tent. The tent is so big, ladies and gentlemen, that it stands for nothing. A big tent. That's what they call this. Not a rule of law, not order, not a civil society, not Americanization and assimilation. Just a big tent, you see. We're a nation of immigrants. I want to play this one more time, this Harry Reid, so you can tell your friends, your neighbors, your family about it, what a complete putz this man is. And by the way, that eye injury he has in that face, it looks like it's getting worse. Looks like somebody hit him with a baseball bat. I'm not saying they did. No, I know the rumors. Land swap. I didn't say they hit him with a baseball bat. Didn't say somebody took him out back and beat the crap out. I didn't say that. I didn't say he had a bottle of vodka at the top of the stairs and then misstepped and fell down the stairs. I didn't say that either. No. And I didn't say he didn't pay his taxes for 10 years either. I don't know any of these things to be true, so why would I say it? But it all reminds me of Selma, Alabama, Mr. Producer. It reminds me of Selma, Alabama. I don't know why, it just does. Because if everything the left wants reminds them of Selma, Alabama, then everything I say reminds me of Selma, Alabama, too. They've done a great job in dumbing down a crucially important historical event. One more time, Harry Reid on the floor of the Senate, 1993. Go.
If making it easy to be an illegal alien isn't enough, how about offering a reward for being an illegal immigrant? No sane country would do that, right? Guess again. If you break our laws by entering this country without permission and give birth to a child, we reward that child with U.S. citizenship and guarantee of full access to all public and social services this society provides. And that's a lot of services. Is it any wonder that 2/3 of the babies born at taxpayer expense at county-run hospitals in Los Angeles are born to illegal alien?
By the way, he's barely literate then, too. Have you noticed that? No, he can't even read what's put under his face. Barely literate then. See, the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, Harry Reid used to be a moderate Democrat. That's how he first got elected in Nevada. Nevada was a fairly conservative state, now less so due to illegal immigration. So Harry Reid's feet are firmly planted in the air, or up his you-know-what.